Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Scrapping for Less channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm gonna hang on. I see one person's here. I see a couple people are here. Hold on, I have to let my daughter know that something's going on so she doesn't keep interrupting. I'm sorry about this. Okay. All told. Hi, Christine. Hi, Lisa. Glad y'all are here. I have a couple. Everybody say something so I know you're here. I see several people watching. I have a little agenda, and as always, my YouTube lives are going to be really short. Hello, cherished cards. I'm sorry, I don't know your real name, but good morning. It's 7 o'clock in the evening here, so I'm not sure where you are. So let me get my little agenda out. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Nancy. Okay. All right. Okay. So I want Australia. Natalie. Hi, Natalie. I wanted to go over a few things for flavor of the month and scrapping for less, and then we can just chat. And hi, Kathy. We can just chat, and then I've got some people that asked some questions, so I will try my best to answer your questions. Oh, hi, Elisa. Wow, I did not know that. Trinidad and Tobago, or do you say Tobago? Oh, that's interesting. Wonder if it is it all tropical and beautiful. I'm sure it is. So, as well as Australia. I've never been there either, Natalie. I've been a few places, but not that many. Okay, so let me get to what I'm going to do or going to talk about. All right. So, the subscriptions to the flavor of the month. The best way to ensure yourself a kit to flavor of the month is to subscribe. We make sure that we have enough subscriptions for everybody that is subscribing, and then we determine how many leftovers we have. From there, we do try to have a few to put up for sale, but to ensure that you would get a kit, you need to subscribe. We just sold out this afternoon. Yay, yay, yay. We sold out. I'm so excited. We have sold out since April, so that makes April, May, and June we've sold out. But this is the first time we've sold out in the weekend that the kit revealed. So I'm so excited about that. So so the kit is sold out. So if you do subscribe, your first kit will come for next month. I haven't had a chance to go in and update the banana split subscription because that was the last one we sold out. We sold out of double dips Friday night because we didn't have very many of those. We sold out for June. We sold out for May and for June, but we sold out for June, Nancy. So, but you're subscribed, so you're safe. If you're a subscriber, we always make sure we have enough for those subscribers. But now after this point, if you subscribe, it would be for next month's kit. Okay, then the next thing I wanted to talk about for scrapping for less is I wanted to talk about our You Pick 4 paper pad club. This is, you do not have to purchase. You do not have to, um, purchase every single month. It's not an auto charge. It's not a subscription. Um, all there is an advantage to this. There's no disadvantages. Hi, Heidi. Glad you're here. I think I said hi to everybody. Kathy, I did say hi to you, right? So I'm so glad everybody's here. So the You Pick 4 Paper Pad Club is a paper pad club where you have to email me, Teresa@scrappingforless.com, and ask to be placed on the club. I can't take it by mouth or by comments or whatever. You have to email me. And if I place you in the club and then you make if I place you in the club, everybody gets a discount code to use during the month, and you can choose 4 Scrapping for Less paper pads, and you get a code so that it makes those paper pads $4 a piece, and then your shipping is $8, so you're paying $24 for 4 paper pads with your shipping. So then if you choose and you purchase the paper pads that month, your name is entered in a drawing for the next month. When I send out the code, when I send out that email with the code, I also send out who won. And I put your name in a drawing if you purchased during the month. So during the month of June, everybody that purchased will be entered into the drawing for July or for June, and they'll know on July 1st when I send out the email, and the person that wins will get will get their 4 paper pads that month free. So there's no disadvantage. You're not charged or anything. You buy if you would like to. Of course, the more people we have and the more people that are buying, the more paper pads we know we'll need. And that's kind of how we gauge the needing of paper pads, is to, by how many people are buying paper pads. And people are buying our paper pads. They are flying off the shelves. I have 6 new designs that will go to the manufacturer on Monday. And then it'll be a couple of weeks before those get here. So I have six new designs. Christy Marcotte showed off one of our paper pads called Summer Daisies. Her video debuted on Monday and we sold out by Tuesday night. So 2 days. It's sold out in 2 days. So we'll be ordering some more of those too, because I had to give mine away and I really wanted that one. So anyhow, of course, I always take care of the customers. Hi, Marla, right? Mayhem Crafty Cards. Let me know if you're Marla. No, I don't know. I don't remember. So anyhow, I'm so excited. Our paper pad, Tara. Hi, Tara. Glad you're here. Our paper pads are going fabulous. And so just send me an email. And if you want to be part of that club, and we'll get you signed up and I'll send you the code. Okay. The next thing that I've only got 2 more things to talk about. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is COVID and the scarcity of some products. We typically, we say we are going to, and we advertise that we put Nina 110-pound paper cardstock in our kit. Well, our supplier has all of it. They have been real wishy-washy in getting it. And our supplier has all of a sudden, not been, I don't know the right word to use, not been consistent in us being able to assure getting them. And all of a sudden, it's kind of always, um, it's kind of always, um, I just read a comment and that distracted me. I'm sorry. It's kind of always worked out. They've kind of arrived at the last minute, but this time they're not. So we've got enough. So half of the subscriptions for June are going to get Nina, and the other half are going to get something else. But we're pretty sure that we're going to move to this paper. I've been using it for the last 2 months. It is Accent Opaque 100-pound paper. I have purchased it off of Amazon, and I'm going to let you know that it is cheaper, and it's better for the kit because whenever we can lower the cost of one thing in the kit, we're able to up the cost, and we have a set cost for the kit. And whenever we're able to lower one thing, then we're able to up the cost of something else, the die or a bigger stamp or something like that. So, so this month everybody's going to get either Nina or Accent Opaque, and then next month we're going to go to Accent Opaque and use that. I've been using it for a few months. It's 100-pound cardstock. It's fabulous for alcohol marker coloring if that's what you typically use your white cardstock that comes in the kit for, or it's fabulous for card bases. That's what I've been using for my card bases, and that's what I've also been using for coloring. So I hope everybody's okay with that change, and we will publish that change. I'll put it out in a newsletter at the beginning of next month. And the people that receive Accent Opaque in their kit, they'll have a little note letting them know that you received Accent Opaque. So you won't think you got Nina and then you got Accent paper. Oh, and Tara says that she's used it a couple of times. Now, when I ordered this Accent Opaque hi Val, glad you're here. When I ordered this Accent Opaque to test it out for a couple of months first, I ordered the 100-pound and the 80-pound. The 80-pound is not good. It is not good for card bases. It is not good for alcohol coloring. I use it for layering if I need to use. I use it for stamping sentiments, but it is not good for coloring on. Every time I have grabbed one of those sheets and colored on it with alcohol markers, it has smeared the ink, no matter which ink I use. When I have alcohol-friendly inks, but I have several different ones. I have Memento. I have MFT Extreme Black. I have the MFT Hybrid Black ink. I have the Lawn Fawn alcohol-friendly black ink. I have them all, and I think most of them. I don't have ink on 3 like Courtney does though, but the 80-pound is not good, so I definitely will never send 80-pound. But the 100-pound Accent Opaque I'd really like. Okay, so that leads me to my next question, my next thing I wanted to talk about, and this is I want you to talk. What would you like to see? What kind of questions do you have about scrapping for less? What would you like to see on the channel? Do you have any other questions? And while I'm waiting for a couple of questions to come through, I'm going to type the email address. Okay, so I have posted the email address if you want to email me about the You Pick for Paper Pad Club. So I'd love to know what would you like to see on this channel? I've got my daughter-in-law and son help me run the business. I don't know if anybody has been to the Scrapping for Less website and read that about us, but they help me run the business. And my daughter-in-law and everything or my daughter-in-law basically is who helps me the most. And we were having a chat the other day, and she was watching one of my videos, and she said, "Why weren't showing something scrapping for less?" Because I was showing, I smashed a paper pad, and I was showing it wasn't something that was available in the store. So we talked, and we decided that on the SFL channel, you will only see things that you can get in the store. We decided that it is the store channel, and that's what you need to be able to depend on. Is now I can't guarantee that I'm going to put up a video and then it's not going to get sold out, or I'm going to put up a video and um, I've already got the video scheduled and it's sold out before I've got the video up. Even I'm not going to guarantee that, but um, I will guarantee that I will be showing mostly scrapping for less stuff on the channel. Now, like I'm in several kind of collabs. I don't have my own personal YouTube channel. I just have the scrapping for less channel. So I don't have another avenue to be in a blog hop and stuff like that and not use SFL products. But there's occasionally a time I'm going to use another product that I have, because I'm just like all you crafters out there, and I have a ton of stuff. I've been crafting for way longer than I've had a business. So I've got stuff, and I need to use it. It's not doing me any good just sitting here. So, um, oh, Tara. Oh, pattern paper is, I'm in love with pattern paper. So, and I will tell you, um, to me, how I got in, well, I've always loved pattern paper, but I was, Tara, answer a question. Were you a scrapbooker before you were a card maker? And I was, because scrapbookers, all of those love pattern paper scrapbookers. So, hi, Candace. Glad you're here. So I don't do lives very often, Candace. So I did one in March, and I had every intention when I did it back in March that I was going to do them monthly. And this is the first time I've done another one since March, because I don't know. I just feel like I don't have a whole lot to talk about. But Tara, so you were a scrapbooker first before you were a card maker. I don't know what to say there, because boy, did I love my pattern paper on my scrapbook pages. But what got me so comfortable with using pattern paper on cards in a smaller area is to use card sketches. And that's why when I developed this card kit, I said, I want to have card sketches for people to use, especially, to figure out how to put pattern papers together. But also, I developed this card kit so that it was really, it's for any level crafter, but really it was for a beginning crafter, so that they could build up their stash of, Nuvo drops, or stencils, or hi, Cindy Ellen. Thank you. Or I'm trying to think, or the little bead trays. We put some bead trays in a while back, or those little things, and to build up your selection of stamps and little ink spots and stuff like that. So, so that's why I developed this card kit the way I developed it. Everybody thought, a bunch of people that when I initially, unveiled the idea to some friends about the card kit, and I was like, that doesn't seem like it all flows together. I said, it will. So I just, To go back to your question, Tara, just pull out some car sketches and go on our website. We have them all the way back to when we started. I think we might not have the first couple, but almost all the way back. They're downloadable on the website. So anyhow, so that's kind of all I have to chat about, except for I'm going to answer questions. There were several questions on Handmade Happiness about blog help. I'm not going to promise to be a great help in answering some of those blog questions, but I do have a blog. It's a personal blog, and you know what? Well, and the store has a blog, of course, but I do have a personal blog that I do post to and everything. And I wanted it to look a certain way, so I hired somebody to do it. Well, then lo and behold, I just, oh, Natalie, you have to use them. Don't hoard them. And then I learned how to do graphic designing myself. At my age, I taught myself how to do graphic designing. So I love designing and help and doing blogs and everything. So I'd gladly offer to help anyone with a blog. I've got lots of work coming up soon, though, so I'm not going to promise how quick I would be. But in fact, I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, but Heidi, I designed her blog and helped her get her blog started, and I'm not asking for any payment or anything to do that. I'll gladly, just I'm offering to help. But I love doing that kind of thing. I love designing. It's I just, as soon as I taught myself how to design paper pads, I was like, oh yeah, I could sit all day and design. So the Gloria, on my blog, my personal blog, I use Blogger. The website, because we had a previous WordPress site, and then before we went to this new website, I needed to just stay with WordPress, so I knew that all of our content would transfer. So the blog design that goes with the website is a WordPress website. Christine Patterson, I don't know if she's still here. She has a WordPress website. So I'm not real familiar with WordPress as far as not paying for it, and everything, because I pay as a business for mine. But so I'm not really sure with that. Which do I prefer? Kathy, I prefer Blogger over WordPress in setting, in actually going in and typing it, and going in and putting your post in and your pictures in and everything. There's only one annoyance with Blogger that is kind of, and I don't know a way around this one. Although Blogger just did an update, and Natalie, I'll get to your question in just I'll get to that in just a second. But hold on, where was I? Oh, the one annoyance about Blogger is when you upload your pictures and then you go to put them in to your post, sometimes all of them will go in, and then it's really difficult to rearrange them, like, however you want them. So that's my only annoyance with Blogger. So, Christine, can you talk for a minute about you don't pay for WordPress, and maybe you could do talk about how simple it is to set it up or something, or maybe do a post in Handmade Happiness about that. And Natalie, Cherished Cards, you're Natalie, right? this old brain. You said you only have 12 followers and you've been blogging for a year. So in order to get your blog seen, you've got to tell people. You've got to, and I don't mean by advertising. I don't monetize my blog. Valerie, you asked about monetizing it. I don't monetize my blog. Personally, I don't like going to blogs and seeing all those ads. I mean, I do, because, even some people on my design team have that, but, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not a personal preference for me. So, but to get your blog out there, you've got to show it. Whenever you post a post on Blogger or your blog, put it up, show somebody, put it on Facebook. And just share it to Facebook. There is a website, and it can get a little fiddly, but there is a website called IFTT.com. And that means if this, then that. And it has a whole bunch of things that you can set up connections to, where if you put in a blog post, it will automatically post it to your Facebook page, or to automatically post it to somewhere. I would love it if it would automatically post the picture you put on your blog to Instagram, but it doesn't have one of those connections. But so Natalie, that's how I did my blog, and how I got seen and have so many followers. I was on design teams, and people went to them. I was in blog hops and people went to it. And so every time I post something, it goes somewhere. It goes to Facebook. It goes to yes, IFTT.com. And it goes to Facebook, or it just, you've got to make sure you show it and share what you put on your blog, or it's not going to get seen, because people these days don't really do a lot of blogging and a lot of reading blogs and stuff. So they're typically going to go to that's why your YouTube channel grew faster than your blog did. They're going to go to YouTube and watch a YouTube video before they're going to go read a blog. But if you show it and it's right there and everything, then it'll get seen. My highest post ever was when I explained, I kept people in suspense for several days, is when I explained why I was opening this blog, and why I titled it what I titled it. It's called Fresh and Renewed, and why I did that, and what I was doing. Because I quit teaching school to be a stay-at-home wife at the age of 55 years old. Because I just couldn't handle teaching any longer. So, So, does anybody have any other questions? We've gone for 30 minutes, and that's way longer than I've ever done a live before. But I'll be glad to help anybody with a blog or helping um helping you get one set up, stuff like that. So I'd be glad to help anybody. Yeah, Christine, I don't use my blog a lot either, unless I need to have a blog post for a reason. I used to blog just because, but oh, hi Alicia, I'm glad you're here. But I put a post on there when I have a reason to post. I wish I had the energy to post more frequently. I am terrible about taking pictures of my projects and then sharing them immediately. So if I did that more frequently, I'd have content to put on the blog. But I go and I'm like, okay, if I wanted to make this, blog post, I've got to get up and go take pictures. So, and sometimes it's the middle of not the middle of the night, but it's dark 30 and you can't take pictures at dark 30. Oh, you want to become a stay-at-home wife too? Oh, that would be nice to do that. I mean, it was nice to do that. But that would be nice for you if you could do that, Alicia. I have a friend that actually my daughter's babysitter for her 2 little boys. Her name's Alicia. So, so anyhow, and some good things coming up this week. I'm going to be focusing this week on the card kit on the YouTube channel, except for on July the 2nd, I'm on Call Me Crafty Al. I'm on her creative team for the sheet loads, and I have been on the blog team and have been doing blogs. The kit that'll be on something else this week, and I have another one that I have here that will be up that's not on the kit. So the rest of the week it will be on the kit, just for inspiration, because the kit did sell out. So anyhow, this will just be for inspiration. And we do have a surprise coming this month. We are having a mini release this month, and as soon as it comes in, I do have it up on the website for sale already. You'll have to go look at it. I'm not giving anything away. And then when they come in, they're due in Monday. They will be going out to the design team, and the design team will focus on that this month. So it's going to be a fun month. I think July is, we're all, I don't know, for the most part, we're all kind of still stuck at home. Florida's cases are like out the roof. And so we're kind of still at home and still kind of hanging out here. So we have lots of cool things going on at Scrapping for Less. So let me know. I posted, if you want to kind of scroll through the comments, I posted my email address. If you want to send me an email and you have any questions, if you want some help with a blog, I will gladly help you. And watch for some great and fun, exciting things to come this month with Scrapping for Less. And I'm going to sign off for now. Thanks so much for being with me tonight. I'll talk to you later. Bye.